said the only constant is change in college football. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. From the gun to give, looking for room. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Offense changing the play. Smith dropping to pass. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs.
Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Across the 25, he's got room. And he's loose, and he'll take it. North Texas getting it done with the explosive run. Now back to work. RPO complete to open the drive. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
We've reached a break, and North Texas has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. It's a draw. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
And that play had no chance. And you sell pass, and you want to sneak the draw in there. The idea is to get those defensive linemen, Palmer, running up the field. But it's almost like they knew what was coming, and they shut that down quick.
Yeah, and so you're running the play. It's not going to be a great look defensively. As a quarterback, then, you've got to do a real good job of trying to sell pass. And I think he just hurried it a little bit too much. That play didn't look like it was going to have a chance anyways, but the quarterback, he's got to be a better actor on those draw plays.
And he just needed a few inches, and he didn't get it. The defense denies this offense. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He's got it in more than enough for a first down. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a first down in the red zone at the 11. North Texas really has it going on offense. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They go to the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Mean Green.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to adjust the pattern. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Smith wants to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Tipton. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. Wants to go up top on first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Tipton. They've got the first down. Mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. North Texas in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Got it in the middle. It's Tipton. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, North. They'll move the tight end. Using his legs, it's Owens.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Going to sling it on second down. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. North Texas lining up, facing third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Tipton. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Offense in a bunch formation. He might want another play. Smith dropping to pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Makes the grab at the 10. Touchdown. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. They had hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set him up inside the 30, 1st and 10. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Great play by the quarterback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the scrimmage.
Finds his big tight end. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Gets it out quickly. And he motors into the end zone. And they will open this drive right on the doorstep with a 1st and goal. Trying to barrel in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Mean Green. Ready up. Let's go. Just going to keep it after the snap. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Quarterback keeps it, and he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Smith wants to throw. Got his man. Slipping, sliding, dancing his way down to the 32.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today. And this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again.
Got it behind the line. It's Cunningham.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of
it. Goes to the option. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. North Texas comes to the line on 3rd and short. On the option. Didn't get much. Picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Trying to keep the drive alive. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. Welcome to Denton, Texas, home to the North Texas Mean Green. North Texas will kick it off to get this game underway. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Houston's offense will have the football first. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down. He started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position one, objective number one today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find it.
He lost one down the sideline. And they wanted it all. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Just never gives you a clean shot at him as he gets out to the 28. The Mean Green can be aggressive if they choose here on 2nd and short. The give to the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Smith dropping to pass. Unloads to the wideout and is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. And he dropped it. Just didn't hook the thing all the way in.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
Well, we saw earlier in the game after not getting it on 3rd, going for it on 4th down and having success. So you got to wonder, after that incompletion, are they going to try that again and stay aggressive here on 4th?
Makes the grab. It's Terry. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
Throws to the tight end. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass.
And that's a good sight to see from this defense. Last week, they gave up a ton of points in a loss. This week, get a deflection early. Hopefully see the ball a little bit better, play the passing game better. This defense definitely has to improve from what it was a week ago.
Caught in the backfield. It's Cunningham. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
Nice complementary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job on the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback. You've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball if you're this team's head coach.
And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Smith wants to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Owens. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Gonna run it, it's Owens. And he makes the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. Mean Green trying to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Working their way closer and closer, a 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. 1st and 10 coming up. Wants to throw on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. North Texas at the line with a new set of downs thanks to the running game. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Okay, ready? Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Pulls and throws off the RPO. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no 1st down.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Got his man. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
I think moving forward on 3rd down, this offense is going to have to be a little bit more aggressive and try to throw it vertically. You start throwing the ball around the line of scrimmage against these guys, they've got way too much speed, and you saw it right there.
Makes the grab. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. North Texas will come to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, North Texas. That his 40th career. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. Smith dropping to pass. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Fires left. Pulls it in. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the 1st half. North Texas in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he'll haul it. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit them up top. Might as well give it to him again. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
He is going... Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Tight end now in motion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Picked up a... The give to the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
Well, they're going to RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Cross the 30 out to the 33, engage 4 on the play. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. We've reached a break, and North Texas has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. North Texas looking for a 3rd down conversion as we open play in the 4th. The option look. Now the pitch. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Smith wants to throw. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Well, and most QBs will tell you it starts from the waist down, and the feet have to be tied really well with the upper body and with the mechanics. And you could tell, drifted a little bit there. Because of that, inaccurate throw.
Wide open downfield. There he goes. Just what they were looking for, a huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. North Texas really has it going on offense. The give, and tick, 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 tick. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Caught behind the line. It's Cunningham. Touchdown, North Texas. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking for space. It's Owens. How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41? Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On second down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. They'll run it from the gun. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. He's up to 81 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The give out of the gun. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Welcome to a really compelling matchup. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Early in this season, Greg, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
The sure hands. It's Terry. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
That's a solid beam. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10. Sets for set up on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Owens. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. 1st down here for this offense.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. It's a quick battle. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Motors into the end zone. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Dropping back, it's Smith. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down, and he finds his tight end for the catch. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 in a 1st down. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
They finally corral him at the 1. Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. On 2nd and goal, they hand it to him again. And he fights into the end zone. Throwing off play action. Running out of time in the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Man, I love to see these big fellas get a chance to make a play. Usually it's the guys on the edge, linebackers, but here, the nose guard comes up with a sack.
Grab made by the tight end. Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and it allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Looking to make a big play downfield. What a snag by the senior. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. To throw, it's Smith. That's reeled in. It's Cunningham. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Owens. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Denton than you have for what's been a fun first half?
The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the... Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good...
He fires this throw, and it's intercepted. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Texas. There's the handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They stop him, but it's a first down. As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. He'll hand it off. He's got the first and still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets them up first down at the 33. They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Smith. Short connection to the tight end here. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And the clock has stopped here as we reach the final 2 minutes of play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They mix it up with a run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Toss play. Back pitch to his right. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Well, here we are now on 4th down, Chris, and at this point in the game, a field goal gives you the lead. I don't think you roll the dice. I think you kick the field goal, you take the lead, and then you rely on your defense to be able to win this game.
Complete a turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Tremendous crowd atmosphere now in the final minute of play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Quick spin on the run. And a timeout is called late in this tie game. Crucial choices coming up. The Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Manning. Short pass finds the tight end. And the offense will spend a timeout with 27 seconds remaining. Here's the second down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes a quick grab. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Longhorns looking to run some tempo here. Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. He's bringing it back. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Mean Green. A huge defensive score. That's the kind of matchup you hope for. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's... 3.5 months ago has all built to this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the North Texas Mean Green. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. And here's the handoff. 1st down, looking for more now. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Important 2nd down play coming up. Grab behind the line. It's Cunningham. 0 running stop right at the line of scrimmage. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Touchdown, North Texas. They jump on top early.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one in this conference championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. But they catch the defense with the draw. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking downfield, it's Smith. The sure hands, it's Cunningham. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's swarmed by the defense. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Let's see what they can do here. 3rd down and goal from the 1. Smothered right at the line for no gain. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
A great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance to try to get that touchdown.
He did not get it. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. First play of the second half is a handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Using his legs, it's Owens. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Handoff from the shotgun. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. The shotgun running play call. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play. Bounces it to the outside.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Makes the grab. It's Owens. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. The fair catch made at the 30-yard. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
First down and more. He's still running. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Caught behind the line. It's Cunningham. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. And it's North Texas on top so far, Kirk. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Dropping back. It's Smith. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Here we go. 3rd down and 1. Gut check time on both sides. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
How about it? Another first down. The clock keeps ticking down as this running back's yardage keeps ticking up. He's piling up these yards as we approach the final stretch today in the 4th quarter.
Grab down the middle. It's Lewis. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Breaks free. Oh, look at the quick cut. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Leaning on the run game here. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. On the run, it's Owens. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. First and goal, handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green. So the offense with the first and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Now we run a draw play. He's got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to clinch the conference championship. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can... Four teams have battled through the opening round. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Gets the first and still running. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Here comes the bunch formation. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Smith. It's the running back in the flat. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this game has gone from 0 to 60 in a hurry during the first drive for this offense.
This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. They bring him down after a short gain there. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Can he make it to the marker? And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that first down.
The Texas Longhorns offense comes out for their first possession today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game, guys who have been leaders. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. The back's got it. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Back to throw. It's Smith. Taking a deep shot here to the right. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Touchdown, Mean Green. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Gets it out quickly to the left side.
This is an example of a quarterback in his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
He's got it with room to run. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. No huddle here for the offense. First down. Looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Hart over the middle. It's Terry. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. But he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. Looking to pass. It's Smith. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught by the receiver. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, North Texas. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out with the receiver to make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete, but is the final play of this period. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. We've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. They finally corral him at the 1. Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. He takes it into the end zone, but a marker is down, so hold on here.
Offside defense.
So the offense obviously declines that penalty on the defense, and the touchdown will stand. PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him, but a great spot to start this drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Receiver now before the snap. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he'll step out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage there. The defense pursuit forced him out. Chewing the clock with the running game. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Quick throw to the left. Oh, what a grab! Tackle's made quickly, but that's a big gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line. The Longhorns will line up on first and 10. They'll hand it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down play coming up. To throw, it's Manning. Who makes the grab? They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff game's coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Running with purpose. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kurt.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown. Playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. A chance to survive and advance in the playoff is on the line right here. They need points on this possession. They'll run it here. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Looking downfield, it's Manning. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. A quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. It comes down to this in this playoff game, fourth quarter, final 2. The offense, step up, make a play. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. The short completion of the tight end. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible.
Well, this is called down in his own defense. Just kind of... spot. So not only tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size. Here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you've got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Looking to pass here on second down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover. But a dream finish for this defense. Take the ball away, crush any chance of a comeback. Now you can just kneel down and secure the win. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep their football and secure the win. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Playoff game on the line here. And the offense they keep away to secure the victory. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games.
The semifinal stage of this. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
It's a 1st and 10 play. Caught in the backfield. It's Cunningham. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Scanning the field. It's Smith. It's a dart right down the middle. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Boy, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Makes the catch. It's Owens. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Early drop It's a 4-point play. They try to convert on 3rd down in the red zone. They're able to convert. Now it'll be 1st and goal at the 6. The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. Looking for some space. It's Owens. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got...
Touchdown, Mean Green, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. It's a draw play. Eludes a tackle. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line. 2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Bringing pressure. He's looking to scramble. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
1st down and 10 now. Back to pass. It's Smith. With the catch, it's Cunningham. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. No huddle now for the offense.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Cunningham. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. First down here for this offense. With the catch, it's Cunningham. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looks right, lets it fly. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Back to throw again. Looking for the wideout. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play. Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field going for it on 4th down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Nice grab. It's Terry. Brought down to the 27. It's a 1st down. This offense really threatening now.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
To the air. It's Smith. Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Now stopping him on that run. leading the way with a running game. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. At the 20. Touchdown, North Texas. North Texas's offense is back out there now. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And it's a bunch formation. Motion now from the tight end. Ball handed off. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Has the 1st down and more. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And that run produces a decent gain. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he fights it. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger.